past week. Judy, I'm showing of the 9 we're reporting confirmed today, 7 are from the past 4 days. And again, at the risk of apples and oranges, our hospitals reported 13 deaths yesterday. Again, those are not in the COVID confirmed numbers, but we want to give you a sense of what the spot reality looks like. Now, as we do every day, let's take a couple of minutes to remember a few of the blessed New Jersey souls we have lost. We begin today by remembering Dave Rivera. And David is one of those whose death is still listed as probable, as he was unable to receive a test before his passing, and the entire family later tested positive for COVID-19 antibodies. David lived in Glen Rock, but he will be forever tied to the family restaurant he inherited from his father at the age of 20, and that which he would run for the next 40 years, Victor's Maywood Inn, which in 2013 was rechristened Maywood's Twin Door Tavern. Through his restaurant, David became part of the backbone of the community, not just Maywood, but throughout Bergen County. Everyone who entered felt like family, like they knew David and knew they could rely on him and his staff to provide for a great meal. Dave was only 60 years old and still had so much more to give back to the customers he loved, and still had so much more to give, especially for his own family. So he leaves behind his wife, Cindy, with whom I had the great honor of speaking on Monday, and daughters Christina. Christina's a junior in the hospitality school at Cornell University. I think the nation's, if not the world's, finest hospitality school. And Victoria, with whom I had the honor as well of speaking with on Monday, who just graduated from Ramapo and is now working with Mom. He also leaves behind stepsons Daniel and Ryan. He is further survived by his sisters Maria, Rita, and brothers Frank, Victor, and Joseph, along with 8 nieces and nephews. Speaking to Cindy, we had a long conversation, not just about Dave and his legacy and the restaurant and her daughters, but can you imagine the double reality of losing a loved one, as they did with their dad and husband, and running a restaurant in the middle of this awful pandemic. So God bless them all, and we wish them continued success. And if you're in the neighborhood, it would be a really great sign of support for this guy's memory, and for Cindy and her daughters to give a swing by Maywood's Twin Door Tavern. I promised her when I could, I would do that and have something to eat or drink, or both. We thank David for feeding Maywood's community and being a central part of that community across 4 decades. May his legacy of hospitality live on, and may God bless and watch over him. Next today, we remember a couple, Stephen and Jane